What did you like in the script of your son? Because you played in several films made by your son. So what did you like in this film, and also in the film The Death of a Farmer?
I had no choice, really.
He didn't have a choice.
he gave me the script and said, "You're playing this," and I said, "Okay, son, thank you." I really admire his abilities, and I love the script. I think it's inventive, super creative. I think he's a very talented human being, and it was a real privilege to be directed by him, and I'm very grateful that he gave me the opportunity to do that.
Maybe to stay on this family work. Well, one of the actresses is your sister, so really it's a family work. But is it difficult to direct your father, that has much more experience than you in the cinema, and your sister?
Yes. Yeah, I mean, they're obviously incredibly supportive, which I really appreciated, and having AJ, and I mean, everyone we were all very supportive of each other. But yeah, Alice and my dad are obviously been around for a while. So it was just a case of trying to learn as much as I can from them, and also trying to maintain my sense of self and maintain what it was that I wanted to try and achieve, and that we wanted to try and achieve with the movie. But certainly it was a challenge, because there was already such emotion that we shared, that it's very important in the very efficient and economic situation that is making a film and trying to stick to a schedule and get things done on time. It was a challenge to remove the emotion from my when communicating with my dad and my sister, but also to try and make sure that there was still that sense of everyone feeling comfortable and secure enough to be able to do the best job they can do.
And I think you with Jack, what immediately happened for me, I can only speak for me, not for my daughter, is that I just respected him as a director, and I've worked with a lot of directors, hundreds of directors, and he was just so commanding and really good from the outset that I kind of forgot that he was my son, and I respected what he had to say, and I thought it was good, paid attention, and did what he wanted. It wasn't I think the father-son thing went within minutes, really. And I was never aware of it when we were working. I never thought anything about that relationship. It was very much director-actor.
You never shared a little bit of your experience to help him, in a way?
No, he wouldn't listen.
He actually did tell me one thing that I really found helpful, and he said that as a director, I think there's many. I don't mean to undermine his opinions of them, but the most important thing is to make sure you know where the actors are going to be, and that was I kind of really understood what he meant by that, and I took that with me throughout the whole process of any film that we've made together, of which this is the second time we've been fortunate enough to work with each other. And it was, basically try and understand and imagine where the actors are going to be within the scene, and then from there everything kind of falls into place.
You're an actor too. You're directing, but you're also an actor. How does this impact your work on a set during the shoot? Are you involved with? Do you give particular directions to the actor, being an actor yourself?
Well, yeah, I mean, I grew up with actors. Obviously, as my whole family are actors, so I feel very comfortable around actors, which I think is advantageous, because I think the film set should be an environment where the actor feels comfortable, and it should ultimately cater for the actor and allow them to execute their craft to the best of their ability. So being able to understand what the actor is going through emotionally and technically is certainly something which has benefited me, and I think benefited in turn the actors, and I think I would often find myself I feel very comfortable around actors, which is really nice, and it's a nice feeling to have.
each point of view. What was the biggest challenge for you in this film?
The wig, I think.
It wasn't a wig. It's
The
actually
wig
real.
and
It's
the
real
shoes,
hair.
and the shoes that were too small for me on the first day, and I lost 2 toenails, but that was about it. I found it a really pleasurable experience. I can't say that there was a particular challenge. I think that the dialogue is very exacting, so it was you had to give due diligence and pay respect to that. So you had to get it right, you know, but it was a joy to do. So I don't think there were any particular challenges. It was hugely enjoyable for me. Yeah.
So is it your challenge as director to make sure that everybody is comfortable in your team to make your film? That is a challenge.
It's certainly one of the challenges. Yeah, there are many challenges, but it's certainly one of them.
But if I may say, for a comparatively inexperienced director, he really achieved that. It was one of the happiest sets I've worked on, and believe me, there are some miserable sets out there. Are there not?
Thank you. Mr. Yves?
Yes, I'm going to go and work again. I'm going to go to Brazil and shoot a project about Theodore Roosevelt and J.P. Morgan for HBO. I'm playing J.P. Morgan, who had a huge bulbous nose. I think that's why I got the job. So there.
Thank you. Bon, ben donc on va mettre fin au Q&A. I'm going to ask you the question I ask all the guests to end the Q&A. Can you describe this festival in 3 words?
Very, very enthusiastic.
Here you go.
Fantastic vibe, fun.
Passionate, knowledgeable, enthusiastic.
Thank you, guys.
Maybe
Yeah.
I would like to know, how would you describe Bees Make Honey in 3 words?
Bees make honey.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Jack.
you. Thank you for being with us tonight. Stay a little bit longer for the pictures and the signature.
Thank you so much.